What's going on? Welcome back to FACCI'S Cinema, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little impromptu, little Q&A type of thing. Um, I got a couple live streams this week, and I had a little bit of free time tonight. So wanted this one to just be chill, just after the holiday, just after Halloween. Um, Now it is that awkward time in between Halloween and Christmas. So I figured why not jump on the night for a little tiny bit, have a little Q&A. Anything you guys want to ask, feel free to shoot it out in the chat and I will gladly answer it depending what it is. Depending what it is. But let me say hello to the fabulous people that are dropped in. I hear my son. Yes, Luca. I know I hear you over there. Lamantra, what's up? Boogman, Tiger Man, what's up, buddy? How are you? We have Blu-ray Addict, Rosie, my darling, what's going on? We have, I know I saw somebody else. Pat Master, the great Pat Master, one of my great channel members. Appreciate it, my good man. Brooke, how are you? What's up, buddy? What's going on? What? Mommy will be up soon. It came off. Oh, no. I'll get it for you. No, that's what happens. That's what happens. You do lives, and your kids don't go to sleep like they're supposed to. Oh, Rosie got her stretchy pants on, getting ready for Thanksgiving. Damn, dude. It's 2 weeks away from this Thursday already. Like, Halloween, then it just jumps straight to Thanksgiving. It's crazy how that works. And then, another month later, and then boom, it's Christmas. And then boom, it's over. Time sure does fly, and they're not lying whenever they say that, because it really, really does, for sure. But what are you guys up to tonight? What are you guys doing? What are you guys popping? I don't even know what the cool cats and kittens are saying these days. I'm just here trying to meet a girl. No, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to meet a girl. I'm not trying to do that. But yeah, so tomorrow night on the channel, we are doing a Girl House watch along with Colin Murdy, one of my great, great, great friends that I've met through doing YouTube. He is in Ireland, I believe. So 5 hours apart. He's going to be on tomorrow night. We're going to watch Girl House. Me, him, and Brett from Good Real Hunting. Watch until you drop. That's what we're going to be doing. Going to be a good time. Haven't watched it in a while. It's a really good movie. Really good slasher, under the radar slasher. So if you have not seen Girl House, come on back tomorrow night. Probably about 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be rocking and rolling. And then Thursday night, a little Fudge Monster Cafe with my girl Mel from My Killer Podcast. She's going to be on the channel, and we are going to be talking about all her favorite things. Looking forward to get to know Mel a little bit more. She's been on the channel a few times. Absolutely love My Killer Podcast. Going to be a good time. But tonight, I am here for you guys. So anything you guys have for me, drop down in the chat, and I will jump on those questions. Obvious. What is going on? Yeah, but any questions you have? Yes, sir. Every time I try to do this, my son should be sleeping. Blu-ray Addict asked, where'd he go? Yeah, buddy. Huh? You need YouTube. Hi, guys. Being the good father that I am, I'm going to go put on YouTube for the Munchkin. I will be right back, but feel free to drop some questions in the chat, and I will answer them as soon as I come back. I don't want to leave, but Dr. Loomis will entertain you for a few seconds.
No!
Kids these days, I say. Always them and their YouTube. Like, where do they get this YouTube shit from? Because it ain't me. Rob Didoff, what's up, buddy? Matt, I know that this would never happen, but I wish the next Halloween project was a 12-episode TV series. Each episode was a month after the 78 Halloween. That deals with the aftermath of the events. That's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Like you said, I don't think they'll go that way. I think they're gonna stick to the roots. Unfortunately, Halloween Ends a little bit off the rails. 50-50. Very divisive film. I don't know. I think the next project they're gonna do, unfortunately, I think they're gonna play it safe. I think they're gonna go safe as possible. At least for the beginning, if they do start a television series, I think it's going to be very safe. Prototypical Myers stuff, unfortunately, is probably what they're going to do. I don't know. When A24 was going to get it, that was a different story. That was a different animal. That was definitely could be a different direction. But going back to Miramax, I doubt they're going to, stray too far away from the bread and butter. But I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. I wouldn't mind seeing when it goes back to the theater, maybe just take it back to 78, but don't do the Laurie Strode stuff. Do it a different way. And get Aaron Armstrong, who played Michael in the flashback, to come back. I think that would be fantastic. I think that would be the right choice to make. That's what I would like to see. Twisted Metal on Peacock was fire. Blu-ray Addict said, watch any good movies or shows lately? I thought it was the wrapping up of the Goosebumps show on Disney Plus. Absolutely loved it. It's not obviously aimed at older adults. It's not aimed to be scary, but I really, really enjoyed it. It had a kind of an Are You Afraid of the Dark kind of feel, I thought. Definitely a different take on the Goosebumps books and stories that we love. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend checking it out. There's 8 episodes out right now, and I believe there's going to be... It looks like they're going to keep going. I thought it was just going to be over, but looks like it's going to keep going. So definitely check it out. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I just rewatched Scream 6 about, 20 minutes ago. Absolutely love Scream 6. Coming out of the theater when I saw Scream 6, I did not like it. It was not for me. Okay. It wasn't that it wasn't for me. It's just the killer reveal in Scream 6 at the end. I was like, what? That's what we're going to go with? However, upon multiple rewatches, I love Scream 6. I think it's fantastic. I love Sam. I love Tara. Scream 6 is fantastic. I watched, what the hell is it called? Where Evil Lurks. When Evil Lurks. I don't know. I heard good things. I watched it. The gore was fine. I'm not a big subtitle guy, so it was kind of hard to keep up with it and what was going on exactly. Plus, I watched it in the dark with low volume, so kind of hard. But besides the gore, I really wasn't feeling it, unfortunately. Rosie, what was my favorite movie I watched in October? Well, let me take a look here. I got all my October watches up in my letterbox. Let's take a look and see which one was my favorite of what I watched. October watches. I watched Tales of Halloween. I've never seen it before. I watched it, a little horror anthology, kind of under the radar compared to Trick or Treat. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was a blast. Ton of great little stories in there. Ernest Scared Stupid, of course, a classic, a must-watch during the October season. Obviously perfect for the kids and the family, but honestly, even if I didn't have young kids, I would watch it anyway. Grew up with it, watched it all the time when I was young, so it will never, ever go out of my October rotation. Cobweb was another good first-time watch for me. Great Halloween atmosphere. Not my typical kind of horror movie I go to, but I really, really enjoyed Cobweb. I highly recommend that one as well. That's another 2023 release. Of course, I watched all the Halloween movies in October, for the most part, besides Resurrection I did not watch, and I did not watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. Yes, I watched Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, damn it, and I can say I didn't hate it as much as I usually do, but I went into it knowing what it was, not anticipating this as my Myers. This is Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. This is not mine. I understand that this is different, and tried to have the most fun with it I could. And Danielle Harris, I think, was her best in this movie, in my opinion. I think this was her best performance in the Halloween franchise, even though she didn't have that big of a role. I just really, really adored her character in this movie, for sure. But I watched a lot of movies in October, which, you know, us horror guy YouTuber people usually do. Did I watch as many as I'd like? No. But with a family, work, you got to watch what you can watch. You know what I mean. Ashton says, Matt, why is Scream 4 your favorite Scream movie? Scream 4 I absolutely hate. Almost with a passion. I have no interest in rewatching that one whatsoever. I am not a fan of Scream 4. I've never been, from the moment that I saw it in the theater, seeing Jill and Charlie as the killers. Just never got into it and never ever loved that movie at all. It just never worked for me. It's the only one that doesn't fit in. It has nothing to do with any of the other ones, and it probably should have stayed that way and just stayed out of the franchise. Tiger Man, out of all the Halloween films, which would you have most liked to have / deserve extended scenes? Out of all the I wish that Halloween H2O was a little bit different. As much as I love Halloween H2O, I am a huge fan, always have been. A lot of nostalgia, grew up with it. I just wish we got a little bit more. I wish we got a little bit more Michael kills. I wish maybe a few more interactions between Laurie and Michael besides that final showdown. I think that would have been great. A little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more confrontation between John and Michael would have been great. Maybe even a little bit of confrontation between Ronnie, LL Cool J, and Michael would have been great as well. I love H2O, but I think maybe a couple more additional scenes would have been fantastic in this movie. Rosie, did your kids get a lot of Halloween candy, and can I have some? You can have whatever's left, okay? Whatever you want. We had a shit ton. We had 4 big bags, about this big. We took out what we wanted. The stuff we didn't want, we took to my wife's work, and we kind of gave it to other people to eat. We really don't need that much candy in the house, if I'm being honest. I don't really eat that much candy. Depending what it is, it's usually majority of what we got was the typical stuff. Unfortunately, it was Snickers, it was Kit Kats, it was Reese cups. That was pretty much it. Like, we did not get the variety that we usually do, unfortunately, besides the 100 grands that I ate and my Mallow cups, which I love. Yeah, but other than that, we got rid of it. Ashton, there's 2 more episodes of Goosebumps. Well, I am looking forward to both of them. Absolutely love the show. Huge Goosebumps guy. Favorite movie of the year so far? Mine is Talk to Me, says Blu-ray Addict. I have not seen Talk to Me yet. It's on my list to watch. I'm gonna try to watch that soon. I definitely want to watch it before the end of the year to get it in my ranking. But honestly, my favorite movie of the year, which I'm probably the only person to have this movie because I grew up with the television show and I absolutely loved it. I don't want to say it. The Teen Wolf movie, okay? The Teen Wolf movie. The MTV show. They made a movie. It's my #1 movie of the year. I loved it. It was so much nostalgia for me. It is what it is, and I really, it's cool. I don't care. I absolutely love it. Absolutely loved it. So, yes. Teen Wolf, MTV movie, don't care. Loved it. Ashton says Cobweb was good, but a little bit overrated. I don't know. I don't really know how much. I didn't really pay attention to it too much. I didn't have any interest in seeing it. And then I saw that it was streaming on Hulu, and I was like, let's watch it. Let's do it. I enjoyed it. Me and the wife watched it. Really, really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. Also, very excited for the news of They Follow. It Follows is one of my favorite films. Absolutely love it. So glad we're going to get a sequel. Hopefully, it does the first one justice. I think they will. They're getting the people back. I think they're going to do all right. That's a movie that a lot of people say is overrated. I love it, and that's like one of those high class horror movies, a little fancy, a little highbrow. But I dig it. I really dig it. I think it's good. I really do. I think it's unusual for me to like those kind of movies, but I really do love It Follows. So looking forward to They Follow. Looking forward to the Black Phone 2. Obviously going to be diving into the backstory of the grabber. I am freaking to the moon with that one, my friends. Ethan Hawke is a freaking legend. Absolutely love Ethan Hawke, and looking forward to the Black Phone 2. It's just, Halloween's over. Halloween's over. The Halloween movies, I am going to put those on the shelf for a while. I'm a Halloween guy. Always have been. He's right behind my wrong way. Damn, I did it again. Right here. Huge Halloween guy. Absolutely love Michael Myers. But I'm getting to the point now for the rest of this year. I kind of had my fill. I don't want any more right now. I want to take a break from Halloween stuff. Unless there's news that comes out about the new, movie or TV series or whatever, any updates, then I'm totally down for that. But as of watching the Halloween movies, definitely in need of a much needed break, unfortunately. Herbert, I am definitely interested in Eli Roth Slasher Thanksgiving. I can't wait. Hopefully I'll be able to see it in the theater. Just got to get that sitter, for the children. But I definitely want to check it out. Having a Thanksgiving stream. What a thankful stream towards the end of the month, probably the day before Thanksgiving. Got to get some guests coming on. Just going to talk about, Thanksgiving horror movies, what we are thankful for. So definitely going to be a fun time. Excited to get the guests on that I have lined up. For sure. Hello, Brent Madison. That is a new name in the chat. Well, how are you? Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. I didn't expect too many people to drop by tonight, being that I kind of just sprung this a couple hours ago. And, you never know how those streams are going to go. But the usual suspects show up, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm thankful for you guys throughout this whole year. The year's been ups and downs, obviously. I didn't get as much content out there as I wanted to get out there. But, the YouTube shorts really helped make up for it. Definitely getting new subscribers every day. Doesn't seem like that in the view counts of videos, but as long as I'm having fun, it's all good. Son-in-law? I don't know if I ever saw Son-in-law. I've ever seen Son-in-law. I mean, Pauly Shore is hilarious. I love him in the Goofy movie, of course. Cheddar, ow! It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa. Goofy movie. Do you know how many times we had to watch that movie? My kids would put that movie on repeat, and we would just continually watch it over and over and over. Over and over, my friends. It's crazy. Josh, I remember you. I saw you whenever I was on the Lost River Drive-Ins the other week. By the way, Nick from the Lost River Drive-In is amazing. Absolutely love Nick. He's younger than me, but he just seems so mature, so refined in his knowledge of horror movies. Way more than I do. I don't know really that much about anything. I'm surprised I knew any of the answers to the trivia. But he asked, what's your favorite food to eat at Thanksgiving? Favorite food, obviously turkey's fantastic if it is made the right way. If it's made the right way, turkey is fantastic, nice and juicy and tender. I'm a huge fan of broccoli casserole. The broccoli with like the Ritz crackers, got the cheese all melted in there. That's fantastic. I'm a huge yams guy, sweet potatoes. I know a lot of people don't like those, but I absolutely love them. Candied, brown sugar, so good. So good. What are your guys' favorite Thanksgiving foods in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know what your guys' favorite foods are. Rosie, that's what Cody from Dude Who Loves Movies, he he was like, I don't want to be a dick or rude to you, but you kind of sound like Pauly Shore. And I was like, I guess that's fine. I mean, he's a pretty cool dude. He's funny. I don't got no problem with that. No problem with that at all. But yeah. Hey, Cody, Ghostface, what's up, man? Hey, man, been a while since I've come to Alive. Hope all is good, my friend. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. Pecan pie. Dude, pecan pie is like mwah, a little chef's kiss action. It's really bad for you, but I could eat the whole fucking pie. So, just saying. Ma'azer, what's up, bro? Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Just go with it. Ashton potato salad. Jamie Hart. Oh. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Thanksgiving is good. I think Thanksgiving is an underappreciated holiday, to be honest with you. We kind of just go from Halloween to Christmas. Thanksgiving's a good time. You got food. Depending who they are, you got family. You might not want to be with the family, but maybe you do. I don't know. Everybody's different. You got football on, you know, a day off from work for most people. So how can you beat that? Black Friday, you know, not what it used to be. Obviously, it's not the same thing at all. Not even close. Used to get up at like 4 in the morning to go get those sales. Yeah, we don't really play that game. Like, no, you can get those same deals like any time of the day. You can get them on Thanksgiving night. You can get them on Saturday during the day. Like, it's not even a big deal anymore. And then you can get the same deals on like Walmart.com or Amazon. Like, it's not the same thing when I was a little kid. Going to the local store trying to get like a scooter when scooters were popular. Grabbing one for $20 when they cost $120. Cody says, I've been doing good, learning how to become an adult. I'll tell you what, it sucks. Being an adult does suck. Being an adult does suck. You got bills to pay. You got to fix stuff at your house. You know, appliances break. You got to fix them, replace them. You got to get the food for your house. You don't got people making you food like when you were a kid. You got to take care of your kids if you have them, which, you know, some days the kids are a blessing and the other days they're a curse. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way kids are. You know, kids can be kids. I don't remember being as bad as my kids are, but that's okay. That's okay. They're all unique in their own ways, and I try to do the best that I can with them every single day. So being an adult is not very fun at all. Except for coming on here, you know, talking to you guys. That's fun, being an adult. I guess I could do that as a kid, but no. Yep, animal food. Yep, I got animals myself. I got 2 little dogs and a cat. So, yeah, you got to pay for the food and vet bills and all kinds of crazy shit. That's life, though, right? That's life. That's why I got this huge YouTube empire to help me pay for it. Oh, God, I'm just fucking with you. This shit don't pay me nothing. I mean, I get a little bit of money, like a couple cents, but it's cool, though. I mean, like, I don't know how those bigger YouTubers can do this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I mean, I guess some people don't work that hard at all. They just get fucking viral on some dumbass videos, like the ones my kids watch. But doing this YouTube thing every day, grinding, editing videos, shooting over and over and over again, it's just a lot. And more power to them, and God bless them for doing it. I don't know. It's fun talking movies. I get it. It is fun. But doing it all day, every day, and hoping that people, you know, watch your videos and give you super chats and join your Patreon, buy me a coffee, they join your channel members. That's a lot of stress. So more power to any of those people who do that for a living, like Cody Leach, Sean Chandler. I mean, Wham. More power, dude. That's crazy. But they're grinding and they're very successful at what they do. So congratulations to them. Out of those 3, I've had 2 of them on the channel, so I must not be doing too bad for being a mediocre little baby YouTube channel. The only ones I haven't gotten are Wham. I know they're busy. I know. I email them all the time. They never email me back, unfortunately, but that'd be pretty dope. I think we'd have a good time for sure. Cody says, I've watched other people do stuff on YouTube and they get money like crazy. I saw a dude get $300 back to back. Yeah, I know. People be getting $500 super chats, $300. I'm like, who is watching your videos? Millionaires? Like, why? Why do you want to pay somebody $500 to be like, hey, Joe's movie reviews, you're awesome. Keep reviewing movies. Have a good day. I just wasted my mortgage payment for this guy to read my comment. I read your comments for free. I read them for free. I mean, super chats are always welcome, of course, but I read the comments for free. Because I think a lot of the bigger channels kind of forget about what it's like being smaller on YouTube and just being there for the people. I think the bigger you get, I mean, obviously you care a little, but your primary goal is to make money, and you will do whatever it takes to make the money, whether that is not answering questions that are not super chats. It's fine to, obviously super chats are priority over regular questions if you're a big channel and whatnot, but it's crazy. It really is crazy. And those people are, I guess, blessed to get those. It's crazy. Yes, you did, man. Herbert, you met you on Killer Flicks. That's where I met a lot of people on Killer Flicks. That's where I met Lee. That's what found this YouTube channel, gave me the inspiration to even start my own channel. It's still going all these years later that I never thought that I would be still going and interacting with some amazing human beings every day. You know, my guests, people in the chat, whatever. It's cool. It's really cool. Gives you a great avenue to, just showcase yourself, really. Obviously, I don't do pre-recorded stuff that often. I don't have faith in my editing skills. And it's not really something that I enjoy to do. I'm much more of a talk to you right now kind of guy. Put some music on in the back like I'm doing. We got the cool setup behind me. I do get a lot of compliments on the setup. Really appreciate that. Got my lights flashing, got my masks, got my posters, got my movies. It's cool. I love what this channel has become. I love the content that I create. It's what I want to do. Not, for the most part, not stuff to get clickbait, except for the shorts, because that's like a different beast in itself. So, yeah, Rosie, you are a trooper. You support all of our small channels for real. And because you being Dave McCrae's channel, he's a bigger one. And then you come over here and hang out with little old me. That's cool. That is really cool. Speaking of Dave, I'm going to have to get in touch with him eventually, get him back on the channel again. I'd like to get him on here for a Fudge Monster Cafe. That would be a good time. And exactly, Jamie. Making money on here would be nice, but it's okay if I don't. I just like talking movies. Exactly. Movies are so much fun, and this is a great avenue for us to talk about them. And before YouTube, I had nobody to talk about movies with. I didn't know anybody, in my personal life, really, that like horror movies like I do. They like the action movies and the superhero movies and stuff, but not this stuff. And this is what I'm passionate about. The horror movies, the horror genre, Michael, Ghostface, Jason. I love it so much. And, that's what I base this channel on for real. And that's why whenever I did my Friday the 13th interactive watch-along series, it was fantastic. I thought it was one of my most successful series I've done. Every video was bumping. Always people in the chat hanging out. The ranking video we did at the end with the Rad Pack and Brett and Jason Nike, all great stuff. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise is going to be next, starting that in January. So stay tuned. I don't know if I'll do it every week like I did before, but I will be doing it starting in January. I'm going to need some help coming up with some, categories to put some points towards. So any input from you guys is greatly appreciated. Starting a new podcast in January as well, once a month, with a fellow YouTuber as well. So looking forward to that. Movies we haven't seen with myself and Destiny, that show will no longer take place. We discussed and just said, well, we're just gonna move on to do different things. So that show will no longer happen, unfortunately. I loved doing those shows, but stuff happens and time to move on to bigger and better things. So yeah, guys, why did the horror verse genre die out? Freddy vs. Jason made 82 million because it was just kind of like that's where movies went to die pretty much, and that's where they went to get wrapped up, I think, if I'm being honest. So I just don't think, like, after you do that, what's next? Either way, you're gonna have to reboot it or do something else. It's just not gonna make any sense. So I think that's why it wasn't a big deal. Freddy vs. Jason, I loved when I was a kid. I do not love it anymore. I actually do not like that movie pretty much at all. But I could see why people do like it for sure. I get it. If you grew up with it, of course you're gonna really dig it for sure. What else we got, guys? I'm not gonna go for too long tonight, just a little bit. Just want to get my feet wet. Yeah, copyright issues too, probably bouncing back and forth for sure. I was not into horror, but not as I am now. You guys got me to like horror a lot, like you, Craven Knight, etc. Yeah. I mean, horror's fantastic. I know a lot of people think it's sick and degenerate and blah blah. No, it's a good time. It's a good time. I'm not actually gonna go out and nobody's actually okay. Shouldn't say nobody because people are fucking nuts. Most people aren't gonna go out and do what they see in the movies, right? It's just entertainment value. It's fun. It gets a bad rap. People aren't really into it. It's cheap. It's cheesy. No, it's fun. And there's a lot of good movies out there with story behind them as well, not just the kills and the gore. So it's a good genre to get into. I'm obviously huge into it. My freaking steelbook collection keeps growing. It's insane. The wife hates it, but one day they'll be worth money when they're not out there because Best Buy ain't selling this shit anymore. So I'm glad I got it now. Jamie says I'm feeling stuck in a limbo right now while I'm trying to learn new editing software. I should stream more, but I'm terrible at being consistent. Yeah, I try to do my one show a week, my one live. If I can fit in a couple more, I will. That's why I'm on here right now, just to sneak in another video to get it on the channel. Probably won't pull in the views, but just to get it out there. And then when December comes along this year, that's whenever my work gets a little bit busy. I'm probably going to cut back the final 2 weeks unless I got time. I will be over on the Lost River Drive-In's channel for his Christmas party stream like I was for Halloween. We're going to be ugly sweaters. We're going to be drinking. Oh, it's going to be a merry old time. Merry old time, my friends. You never know. Maybe Nick might pop in the Thankful stream whenever I do that. Close to Thanksgiving. Got to shoot him over a message, see if he's willing to jump on. Got some great guests lined up already. Go to bed, Cody. Appreciate you stopping in, saying hello, chatting for a little bit. I appreciate it. You have a good night, my man. Ken from Mid-Level Media. That's what I'm saying. Like, Ken from Mid-Level Media. He got like 400 people watching his live streams, right? 400 people. I got 8 right now. And he takes the time to jump in here for a second and say, hello, I'm here to support you. And I appreciate it. I dropped in last night to drop high. Didn't expect him to talk back because that chat was bumping. A lot of people. He's the physical media guy. He is all about the physical media. Ken's a really cool guy. He was on the channel. Watch Monster Cafe episode a while back. The community is great. The community is always growing. Meeting different people. The group of people I came in the game with, I still talk to them on occasion, but it has grown for sure. Obviously, reaching out to different channels, doing different things than just horror. So that's always a good thing. And Ken is a reason why I have so many movies. So it's Ken's fault my wife doesn't like me. I'm just kidding. She does. She loves me very much. But it's almost that time to watch some holiday movies, getting the Christmas horror movies. watching the good old Christmas classics, you know, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation. I'll probably watch Christmas Vacation about 10 times. We got The Grinch. What else we got? Richie Rich's Christmas Wish. I know it's not like a popular one, but my wife loves that one. Christmas Every Day. That was like an ABC Family made for TV movie. My wife absolutely loves it. We watched some shitty copy of it on YouTube because that's all where we could find it. Ernest Saves Christmas. Another banger. Another banger. A lot of good Christmas movies. And then obviously the Christmas horror, but we're going to talk about that. A Christmas Story. Yeah. My wife's not a fan of A Christmas Story, but I'll sneak it in anyway. And then A Christmas Story Christmas, which is the sequel to that one. It wasn't terrible. Was not terrible. I had a good time with it. Gremlins. I am not a Gremlins fan. I watched it, obviously. I own it, but I'm not like a huge Gremlins fan. Gizmo's adorable, of course, but I don't know. I'm just not into it. Ever watched The Night Before with Seth Rogen? The Night Before? I don't think so. I like Seth Rogen, but I don't think I've ever seen that one. You don't like Christmas Story either, Rosie. Yeah, I know some people that don't like that movie as well. I like it. Grew up watching that with my mom. Die Hard. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Herbert. I've never seen Die Hard. I know it takes place at Christmas time, but I've never seen it. Blu-ray Addict says I've never seen A Christmas Story. I tried watching it last year and turned it off. Rewatched Home Alone instead because Home Alone is better than A Christmas Story. Home Alone 1 and 2, Escape from New York or to New York, Escape to New York, whatever. It's fucking fantastic. I even like Home Alone 3, the one where the kid got chickenpox. I even like that one. I don't like the fourth one. Holiday Heist is okay because that one has Malcolm McDowell, so I am down for that one. And then the remake, Home Sweet Home Alone, I think. Yeah, I watched that one time. Won't watch that again. No. Jamie saw Christmas Story twice in theater. Oh, that makes sense then, for real. That makes a lot of sense. I wasn't born yet, so I did not see it. I do like it, though. I watched it a ton as a kid. Maybe, Rosie. Maybe. You know that's not my cup of tea. I'm a very weird person who only watches specific movies. I'm trying to expand my horizon. I'm doing my best. I might have seen bits and pieces of Die Hard. I think Lethal Weapon takes place on Christmas as well, if I'm not mistaken. Bad Santa, I've seen that. I have not seen Scrooge with Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray, so I don't know why I've never watched it. I can see the cover in my brain, just never watched it. Obviously, regular movies. No, Jamie, I've not seen Die Hard. I know what it is, but I've never seen it. And if I did, I don't remember. I don't. But I'm willing to give some of these movies a try. Maybe I'll give Die Hard a try. Maybe. Looking forward to Girl House tomorrow night. Like I said, if you guys have not seen Girl House, watch it with us tomorrow night. I'm not sure where it's streaming. If it's streaming anywhere, let me check. I better get that shit straightened out or I might not be watching it all. It is on Amazon Prime Video for free. So if you have Amazon Prime, it's also on Pluto. It's also on Freevee, but they probably got ads. It'll be on tomorrow night. We will be watching it. Girl House from 2014. I thought it said 2015. Really, really under the radar slasher. It's a good movie. A lot of pretty people. If you're into pretty people, you're gonna like it. Watching it with a fellow Irishman in Colin Murdy. I'm not Irish. I'm part Irish. Not a lot though. Jingle All the Way every fucking year, my good man. It's a classic. It is a classic. Jingle All the Way. Big Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can't beat it. Rocky IV. Absolutely love Rocky IV. It's my favorite in the franchise. Love it. Drago. Oh my. If you can change, and he can change, we all can change. Oh, Rocky IV is fire. Fucking fire. See, Ken's still here, supporting a fellow YouTuber who's way smaller than him. But he's a good dude. Ken's a good fucking dude. He's a bad influence on me. He says, I love Scrooge, hilarious and heartfelt. All the Christmas feels in that one. Oh, my Blu-ray Addict, Just Friends. Fantastic. We got Anna Faris in there. We got, obviously, Ryan Reynolds. So we're definitely going to watch it with Ryan Reynolds. Just saying. What the hell's that girl's name? What is the blonde girl's name? Not Anna Faris. Amy Smart is in that movie. That's a good movie. He's from Jersey. Skis in his jeans. That's a good one. You're from Hollywood. You date supermodels. Yeah, Just Friends is good. Forgiveness. It starts with saying sorry. Oh my God, it's a good movie. Blu-ray Addict's never seen Scrooged either. Thank you. I gotta get on it though. Krampus. Yep, we will be watching Krampus for our holiday special on Watch Until You Drop. Me and Brett will be watching Krampus. So more holiday cheer, my friends. Please, please, please join in all the fun. We'll probably have some giveaways. Even though I've been trying to give away some freaking movie digital codes, but nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. Give me a steelbook of Just Friends, man. Hey, Ken, I wanted that steelbook of Varsity Blues, but I had to settle for the 4K. And you know your boy wasn't passing on the 4K of Varsity Blues. You ever getting Monster Squad? We getting the steelbook? No. But I'll buy the 4K because I love Monster Squad. Monster Squad is fire. One of my favorite movies of all time. Of all time. End of Days, yes. We got, what else? Terror Train for New Year's. We'll be watching that. I'll watch Until You Drop with La Mantra. We've been pushed that off forever, but finally going to get that done. Once the new year comes, we're going to need new movie choices for Watch Until You Drop, so you guys can shoot them into us. And me and Brett will put them on our spinning wheel, and hopefully yours will win, and you'll get the choice to come on and hang out with us or watch from the chat. Totally up to you. But yeah, collecting movies has been a passion of mine recently. My steelbook collection has grown tremendously in the past month or 2 months. You just got to get them while they're out there because, you know, physical media ain't going to be there forever. So I'm so glad that I'm addicted to this habit, even though it costs a lot of money and I spent a ton of moolah. Oh, man. Okay, we're coming up on, what are we at? 45 minutes. I'll go for anybody else that have any other questions. I will answer those, and then if not, I'm going to sign off for the night until tomorrow night when I'm back on here again. 200 Cigs. I've never heard of that movie before. Never heard of that movie before. So many movies. You guys are smart. You guys are way smarter than I am. You guys are geniuses. And for that, me and Matthew McConaughey applaud you.
All right.
Applaud you, because you guys are fantastic. So glad that I got some people to show up. I didn't think anybody was going to come. Yeah, the 4Ks, I do some of them, depending what it is. Like, if it's something I really, really love, I will do it. You know, if it's something I really love, I'll buy the 4K. But I really like to hold out for the steelbooks if I can. Yep, you're right, Ken. Buy what you want now. We're in the golden age of physical media. Yep, because it's going to be going away, and then we're not going to have it anymore. So I like to grab everything that I possibly can. Like I said, steelbook. Blu-ray Addict, have I watched Dazed and Confused? No. I know that line's from it, and I know he says, I like high school girls because I keep getting older and they stay the same age. All right. But I've never seen the movie. I know what I know it. I've seen it, just not for me. I just never watched it. Never watched it. But I think it's going to wrap it up. The wife should be coming home. I'm going to get upstairs with her and snuggle her little face. But I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. Come back tomorrow night, hang out a little bit more. Would appreciate it. Before you guys leave, obviously, please hit the like button on the way out. Greatly appreciate it. And I would not do what I do without you beautiful people. So I'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll see you then. And I hope you don't get hit in the face while you're sitting in a wheelchair, you know? Peace.